Welcome back to Awful Movie Reviews!
What can I do for you?
Cinema has taken a big fat rip ever since Invasion of the Bee-Girls came out. A painfully low-budget, sleazy, and boring movie. Right off the bat, I rate this one with an F for fuck this movie.
Alright, I'll go home and put it on paper.
This is literally a B-movie, and so it's time for me to get extremely disrespectful with this production.
It's just part of the job.
But just before we get going, if there's a bad movie you'd like me to review, just leave me a comment down below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to never miss out on another bad movie review every Friday and cult horror movie review every Tuesday.
Do me a favor, will you?
Invasion of the Bee-Girls is misleading right from the start with its title, because while yes there are half human, half bee people, there isn't a single invasion in sight. All those bee-girls never go outside their own little town in rural western United States. A special agent named Neil is sent down to a little town after several men have turned up dead. They all died under mysterious circumstances, but then they stumble on a big clue. All those men died after having sex. That is legit not something I would want to have on my gravestone. That is so embarrassing.
It's as much a mystery to me as it is to you.
Yes, it's about as stupid as it sounds. A scientist wants to create an army of bee monsters which will seduce men to death. Okay. She makes those monsters with the help of a radiated serum that turns the women into bees, but only from the inside. The bee-girls look like everyday women, except that they walk around with those big sunglasses, and sometimes their eyes turn black. I don't have a single ounce of respect for this movie, not even because the actors don't deserve any recognition for their acting capabilities, not even because the flick is shot on a weird ratio which gives off a stiff and rigid feel, but it's for the effortless vibe that it gives off. It's just so shameful.
Are you sure you won't change your mind?
Definitely not. I can tell what the film was going for. Instead of providing the audience with a well-structured and entertaining story, the people behind this just threw all of that away and instead went for a soft, nudie film. They don't mind showing rather explicit sex scenes and a lot of uncovered female bodies. If that were part of the story, okay, sure, why not? But that's not the case. They're showing all of this because they just assume that that's what sells. They were trying to make a quick buck off of showing all of this, and so the story of the Bee-Girls becomes secondary. It's stupid and also very exploitative and trashy. I was surprised when I saw that Nicholas Meyer wrote the script. For those who don't know him, he's written some of the Star Trek movies, so the guy has got some talent. He's not a nobody. And so I thought, how could a self-respecting screenwriter start out with something this bad? Well, I found out that Meyer actually wrote a script that was quite different than the final product we got. The story goes that when he took a trip to go see his parents, the producers went behind his back and changed the script quite a bit, probably adding a lot of that unnecessary nudity. And when Meyer found that out, he thought that the script was so garbage that he actually wanted to walk out on the project and asked not to have his name on it. But the producers convinced him otherwise and told him that he needed a credit like this on his CV.
Hold it! Now just hold it right there. This is the stupidest damn thing I've heard of yet.
Honestly, a blank CV with no experience would be better than a CV with a meaningless and totally lame film like Invasion of the Bee-Girls on it. It's like a big fat puke stain more than a credit. What an awful movie!